Hello, everybody. It's Carrie Wilt of The Well-Tended Life coming to you with your life lesson from this not-so-secret gardener. So I have a question for you. Who do you look to for advice the most often? I think a lot of us go back to the same wells quite often, and I want to kind of talk about that today. We're probably reaching out to our friends, our family, maybe a coworker. But my daughter jumped in the car the other day and just chit-chatting after school like we always do. And she was like, "Mom, I am just really terrible at giving advice." And I was thinking about that this morning. And well, of course, she's terrible at giving advice. She's 13. And the reason people are good at giving advice is because they've had some life experience, right? The advice we give comes from a place of going through things and walking through them and realizing what has worked and what has not worked. And when you don't have a whole lot of life advice or life experience, it's hard to share those things. And so really what I want to talk about is make sure you're going to the right people to get the right advice. Say hi, Holly. She wants to talk about it too with her butt up in the air. Go make sure you're going to the right people, because here's what I've learned here lately, especially with the current walk that I'm on. I've got two big things going. I got a daughter who's sick, and I'm working to get a book published. And if I go to those people who I always go to, they are not going to be able to give me the kind of advice that I need, because they have not walked this road. Unless you have walked a road with a kid who's sick with lupus and has to go figure out all the insurance and the doctors and the scheduling and all the crazy things come from it, you can't give that kind of advice, and you can't get that kind of advice from somebody who hasn't walked it. I can't get that kind of advice from my friend who's never tried to write a book and get it published. So instead of keep going back to the same wells for advice, reach out past your normal thing and find those people and maybe they're not even in your life. Maybe you just need to go to social media and be like, I'm having this thing, I'm trying to grow this thing, I'm trying to do these things. Who do I know out there that knows someone who might be able to give me some good advice in this? So that is it. That is your life lesson from this not-so-secret gardener. Please go find some good advice from the right people, and leave those times for your friends and family to just hang out and be good. Hey, I'm going to pop back on to tell you that if you have some great advice to share, just general life advice or things that somebody told you that really was important and seemed to have stuck with you, will you share it in the comments below today? And maybe you can pass on that advice to somebody who's looking for someone just like you to give them what they need today. That's it. Bye.